softball playoffs here at Swain County High School. Gary Ayers on the mic, Dan Hune on the camera, and we're ready to go. Already one down in the top of this first inning here as Anna Litsky, the starting center fielder for East Wilkes. The Cardinals out of East Wilkes High School has grounded out to shortstop as Kayla Myers gunned her down over at first base. And now Hannah Brown, the starting left fielder, is hitting in the number 2 spot for East Wilkes, and she goes down with the first of what could be several strikeouts here this afternoon, as we are accustomed to having a lot of Ks on the fence out here in the outfield when Shelby Parker is pitching for the Lady Devils. So 2 down already, and their catcher Kendra Green will bat now for East Wilkes. They're in the red and black. Our Lady Devils are in maroon and white, of course. There's a big swing and a miss as Shelby just blew a fastball right by Kendra Green, the starting catcher for East Wilkes. Again, coached by Bradley Hayes. They're coming in as the number 2 seed from their conference. We'll tell you more about East Wilkes. There's a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt from Shelby. It's been a quick first inning here for these Lady Devils, as nobody has been on base yet for this team. Also in the second round of the playoffs, they won in the first round, swing and a miss, and it's an easy 3-down inning here in the top of the first. Our Lady Devils will be coming to bat here in just a moment. Fans, welcome back. Our Lady Devils now will be hitting here, and the pitch is going to be high from starting pitcher Carrie Durham. For East Wilkes, the Lady Cardinals, she's going to be wearing her face mask out there on the pitcher's rubber. And looking around the infield, some of their infielders are also wearing the face mask, as Kayla Myers is in, batting here for the Lady Devils. And by the way, it could be a special day for Kayla today, as she is only 2 hits away from tying the state record for hits, 3 to break the record. There is a well-hit ball, but it's going to be foul, and it's all the way over on the baseball diamond here. Of course, our boys have finished up their season here in 2010. But Kayla Myers, what a season. We'll be telling you more about her stats as the game progresses here. Pitch in the dirt for a ball from East Wilkes. Again, East Wilkes, looking at how they got here, they won their first game over Avery High School 3-2, so they won a tight one. Our Lady Devils won our first game 4-0 over Andrews, and there's the first out of the game. And I got to tell you, that is a rare occasion for Kayla Myers to strike out. You won't believe it, but in 79 at-bats this year, Kayla Myers has struck out only 3 times. And that's why I was really shocked to see Kayla go down swinging, because 3 strikeouts in 79 at-bats. If you could do that in the major leagues, you'd make $20 million a year. Off-speed pitch, missing outside. Batting now is going to be Courtney Barker, one of our seniors that we recognized before the game. These seniors have been so big to this team for all these years. Pitch is going to be high. Of course, our girls looking for a 5th straight trip down to Walnut Creek, and our seniors are going to have a lot to say about that, as they have been the leading force on this softball team. Pitch missing outside for a ball. It's going to run the full count, looks like, to Courtney Barker. Coming into the game today, Courtney having a pretty good season as well. Courtney hitting .311, 74 at-bats, 26 runs, 23 hits, 3 doubles, a couple of triples, and she's going to be on the easy way with a walk. So the Lady Devils get the first base runner of the game. If you missed the top of the first, East Wilkes didn't get a base runner. They had a grounder at a shortstop and 2 strikeouts by Shelby Parker, and that's how it wound up in the top of the first. There's a well-hit ball, but it's going to be hanging up. Shortstop is going to camp under it for an easy out, number 2. So bop walking stick. That ball looks like it was going to go into the outfield, but it hung up, and that's going to be 2 out. So 2 quick outs here, and it's going to be Brooke Coggins, number 11, playing right field this afternoon. Brooke is at the plate, and Courtney Barker is down at first base. Courtney will steal, too. She's 7 of 9 on stolen base attempts this year. And another great season. Oh, check that. Courtney Barker on the season is 7 of 7. A perfect 7 for 7 on stolen base attempts is Courtney Barker. So every time she has gone, she has made it in safely. 2 down, 1 runner on. Bottom of the first inning, swing and a miss. So we can see some pretty good stuff from Carrie Durham, the pitcher for the Lady Cardinals. They brought some fans down from East Wilkes High School, and that's That's a ways up the road up at Wilkes County. As you get closer to the Virginia border, there's a pop foul out of play on the first base side. East Wilkes, again, beating Avery County up in that Western Highlands League, I believe it is. 1A, 2A combined league. And there is a well-hit ball deep. It's going to go all the way into the outfield. One run is holding at third. The throw comes in, and a good idea. Coach Toby Burrell made the right call holding Courtney Barker at third base because a good throw in from center fielder for East Wilkes, Anna Litschke. So a stand-up double for Brooke Coggins. And the Lady Devils now are threatening Kim Duplack, our designated player at the plate, with a couple on and a couple out. Swing and a miss for a strike. So a pretty good fastball there from Carrie Durham, the pitcher for East Wilkes, right-hander, wearing their red and black with the white numbers. And again, we have base runners on second and third. Pitch in for a strike. Two quick strikes now on Kim Duplack. Again, want to thank her mom, Dawn, down at the Smoky Mountain Times, always doing a lot of photography for the girls. Oh, pitch outside, missing for a ball. So now 1-2 the count on Kim Duplack. It's going to be Brianna Bryant on deck. But again, we have runners on second and third, 2 out. No score in this game yet. Ground ball foul on the first base side. Oh, it's just foul. Wow, I thought it hit foul, but the official didn't call it foul until it just dribbled out of bounds over there on that first baseline. So it was actually in play for a moment. So Kim goes back, cleans off her bat, and steps back in. Nice crowd here on a beautiful afternoon. We're playing on Saturday, by the way. There's a swing and a miss. Oh, that's going to be a tough third out. So we leave 2. We've played 1 inning here in the second round of the State 1A playoffs, and our score is 0-0 with East Wilkes coming to bat. Fans, welcome back. East Wilkes trying to make something happen. Our Lady Devils had a couple of base runners in the first. There's a big swing and a miss as Shelby Parker blows a fastball by Melissa Maskey, the third baseman for East Wilkes. She'll be followed by Carrie Durham, their pitcher, and Daryl Neely, the second baseman for the Lady Cardinals. Swing and a miss, 2 quick strikes. Shelby Parker, what a season. What else can we say? Shelby Parker has been one of the greatest pitchers in the entire state on the season. She is 16-4. Of course, our overall record, we are 19-4. So she has pitched all but 3 games this year and done very, very well, obviously, as her stats speak for themselves. Shelby, the opponent's batting average this year has only been 156, and that tells you how well she can get the job done pitching for the Lady Devils. Meanwhile, our Lady Devils are hitting .345 as a team. The opponents are hitting .173 overall this year. Ball in the dirt. But here are a couple amazing stats. We have a lot of stats thanks to Chelsea Burrell and of course head coach Toby Burrell. But in the first inning this year, our Lady Devils have outscored our opponents 65-1. How is that just, that's just amazing. Swing and a miss. That's one of the reasons why when they strike out, you can't score a lot of runs as Melissa Maskey goes down with a strikeout. But 65-1, our Lady Devils have outscored the opponents. In the second inning, it's almost as dominant. We have outscored the opposition 21-1. So in the first 2 innings, we have outscored our opponents 86-2. I mean, that's almost funny. As the pitch outside is a ball from Shelby Parker now to Carrie Durham. So we got pitcher against pitcher now. Shelby facing Carrie Durham, who had a good first inning herself for East Wilkes. But 65-1 in the first inning. Foul ball. No play. And looking at how the rest of the innings have gone in the third inning, we've outscored other teams 46-5. In the fourth inning, 29-5. In the fifth inning is when teams have scored against us 23-12. We have outscored them. In the sixth inning, 30-4. And in the seventh inning, when we usually don't even have to hit, we have outscored the opponents 6-4. But overall, this year, in 23 games, we have outscored the opposition 220-32. And again, those are just phenomenal stats. Swing and a miss again now for Carrie Durham, the pitcher for East Wilkes, facing our ace, Shelby Parker. If we win today, we'll play next Tuesday. We're still not sure who the opponent will be. Probably somebody from the Little Smoky Mountain Conference or the Big Smoky Mountain Conference. We will play the winner of Hayesville and Hiawassee Dam. So we have beaten both those teams twice this year. So that ought to tell you, if we win today, we go into Tuesday's game as a favorite. Swing and a miss. That is the 4th strikeout in 5 batters now for Shelby Parker. She has brought her A game today, but she always seems to bring her A game. Daryl Neely batting now with 2 out. They haven't even had a base runner yet. But we'll try to provide you some more stats on this amazing season for our Lady Devils. 19-4 overall, 10-2 at home this year. On the road, we're 6-2 on neutral fields, that being the Smoky Mountain Conference tournament. We're 3-0. Conference 14-1. We did share the Big Smoky Mountain Conference regular season title with Murphy as they edged us out over at Murphy. Then we came back and just crushed them in the Smoky Mountain Tournament Championship up at Gateway. So I'm sure Murphy's not feeling too good, even though they did win a piece of the regular season title. Pitch in for a strike from Shelby Parker. A bat on the shoulder of Daryl Neely, now with 2 out, nobody on. Again, they have not had a base runner so far here in the second round of the state 1A softball playoffs. Oh, there's a call, 3rd strike, 3 up and 3 down, all by the strong right arm of Shelby Parker. So after 1.5, our Lady Devils coming to bat at still 0-0. Fans, we're back as our Lady Devils are dominating here on batter she has faced here. And now we're going to be batting in the bottom of the 2nd inning with no score. And we're going to have Brianna Bryant, Shelby Parker, and Hannah Bowick hitting here in the bottom of the 2nd. Again, no score for either team. Lady Devils left 2 on base in the bottom of the 1st, but East Wilkes, nobody has reached base at all. There's another strike. I'll give this pitcher, Carrie Durham, credit. She has been pretty consistent here this afternoon. But East Wilkes has only had 1 player even put the ball in play. Their leadoff batter in the 1st inning grounded to shortstop, and then the following 5 over at 3rd base. So out number 1 as Brianna pops out over to 3rd base. But we have had a walk and a double. So Brooke Coggins had a big double. Courtney Barker had a walk in the bottom of the 1st inning that got us 2 on. But so far today, 2 strikeouts as well for Carrie Durham. Shelby Parker batting now. Shelby on the season. You think pitchers can't hit the ball, but Shelby has had a pretty good season hitting the ball this year for the Lady Devils, hitting .327. She has scored 3 runs, 18 hits, 5 doubles, 13 RBIs on the season. There's a strike 2. As now again, it's pitcher facing pitcher. Carrie Durham pitching against Shelby Parker. Just looking at some of the stuff from last year, Shelby named All-State last year by the coaches after that outstanding performance down in Walnut Creek. Of course, we had also Bop Walking Stick and Kayla Myers named All 1A State. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3, so Shelby goes down with a strikeout. So after last year's season, 3 players named to the coaches' All-State team: Bop Walking Stick, Kayla Myers, and Shelby Parker. And I have a feeling they might repeat. We'll see. 2 down now. We need a couple of runs here on the board. Hannah Bowick batting with nobody on and 2 down. It's been a pitcher's duel so far. We had a chance in the bottom of the 1st with 2 on, but we had 2 out. Couldn't get them in. But it's been a well-played game. The defense on both teams has been stellar, and the pitching has been outstanding as well. So the hitters are going to have to come up and get it done against some good defense and good pitching. High pop could be in play. Catcher's under it, and there's going to be out number 3. So fans, it's a 3 up and 3 down total 2nd inning for East Wilkes and Swain County High School. After 2, it's still 0-0. Fans, we've played 2 here at Swain County High School, and so far, goose eggs on the scoreboard. Nobody has scored yet. And we're going to have Emily Minton, the right fielder, Brittany Cleary, the shortstop, and Cassie Money, the bottom of the lineup here, hitting for East Wilkes. The Lady Cardinals again, as they won their 1st round game last week, 3-2 in a tight win over Avery County. East Wilkes is from the Mountain Valley Conference as the number 2 seed. They're coming in 14-11 overall, number 2 seed from the Mountain Valley Conference. They beat the number 3 seed, Avery, from the Western Highlands Conference in a tight one, 3-2 last week. So pitch in for a ball. Shelby Parker has faced 6 batters today. She has struck out 5. What else can we say? Nobody has reached base yet for East Wilkes. And she's facing the bottom of the lineup, and there's strikeout number 6. Man, she may be on a record-setting pace here this afternoon. 5 out of 6 is a pretty good average here. Batting now is going to be Brittany Cleary. But some more interesting stats about our Lady Devils, and especially about Kayla Myers. As we mentioned, she is only 2 hits away from tying the state record of hits in a career. There's a foul tip. 3 hits, and Kayla will own the record outright for most hits in a career. She has 182 hits. That's far and away the most ever here at Swain County High School. And that's not all. Swing and a miss again. Listen to this. Kayla has the all-time hitting record for hits, at-bats, runs, total bases, doubles, triples. 1 away from tying the all-time RBI here at Swain. She owns the record for sacrifices. Let's see. And is also tied for stolen bases. And also is far and away the leading average hitter at 558. There's another strikeout for Shelby Parker. So again, Kayla Myers has so many records all time here at Swain County High School. Some of the few that she doesn't have is home runs, which is still held by Sarah Davis with 16. Again, RBIs, Sarah has 122, Kayla has 121. So it's just amazing. So 2 outs now as Cassie Money is going to be facing Shelby Parker, but so far it has not been a good day for the East Wilkes hitters. Not been a good day at all. Cassie Money. Nobody on. 2 down, swing and a miss. Shelby has just had these ladies behind the pitch all day. Top of the lineup coming up now for East Wilkes, on deck anyway, following Cassie Money. Just missing inside. And again, we'll try to pass on some more amazing stats for this Lady Devil softball team, 19-4, and some of the great things they have done this year. It's been another stellar season for Lady Devil softball, trying to make it 5 in a row going to Walnut Creek. Pitch missing high for Shelby. But again, this game was rained out on Friday. We were supposed to play Friday, had some rain pretty much all morning on Friday, but now we're playing on Saturday under partly cloudy skies, lots of sunshine, swing and a miss, and this is just unbelievable. But now Shelby Parker has struck out 8 batters in a row. How about that? So after 2.5 innings, it's still going into the bottom of the 3rd. East Wilkes 0 and Swain High 0. Fans, welcome back. We're bottom of the 3rd. We're scoreless here in the 2nd round of the playoffs, and there is an attempted bunt, and it's going to be no good as we are batting here. Brittany Schuler will lead us off in the bottom of the 3rd. We have had 2 runners on. In the bottom of the 1st inning, they didn't score. We got them to 2nd and 3rd, but couldn't get them around. So it's a 0-0 ball game. Shelby Parker is just setting them up and knocking them down. What can we say? Another attempted bunt. A little slap hit, no good, foul. So Brittany will come back and try again. So far today, our Lady Devils have had 1 hit. So we got to give credit to Carrie Durham, their pitcher as well. It's a pitcher's battle so far. Last inning we went 3 up and 3 down, but we have got the bat on the ball. We are making contact. That's a good sign. There's a swing and a miss, and that's strike 3 as Brittany goes down swinging. And that'll bring up Kayla Myers, top of the lineup now. Kayla Myers will be hitting, and again, what a season, hitting .679, 38 runs, 53 hits, 13 doubles, 3 triples, 5 home runs, 28 RBIs, and just a great year. 13 of 14 on stolen base attempts, and she has had an all-state type season. I mean, offensively, she has got to be the best player in the state, especially in 1A. I don't follow 2A, 3A, and 4A much, but I don't even think anybody in those classifications would have statistics better than Kayla Myers. She's going to be playing at Catawba next year due to her talent. on an athletic scholarship. Strike in to Kayla, who struck out last time. And as we mentioned, she has struck out only 3 times all year in 79 at-bats. That is amazing in itself. She gets the ball in play. There's another ball in play, but right at the first baseman. And the first baseman makes a good play for out number 2. Down at first base, Cassie Money grabs it on a high hopper and easy tag on the bag, and that's 2 down as Courtney Barker, again one of our seniors who got on with a walk last time, made it to third, couldn't get around. Courtney hitting .311, 74 at bats, 26 runs, 23 hits, 3 doubles, couple of triples on the year for Courtney, 20 RBIs, 30 total bases, slugging percentage of looks like .405. She has walked 10 times, and Courtney has struck out only 7 times. So all these Lady Devils, they get the bat on the ball. Pitch in for a ball from Carrie Durham. Again, doing a good job pitching for East Wilkes, the Lady Cardinals. Number 2 team out of their league, number 2 seed. Coming in 14-11. Not a great record, but again, they play in a 2A, 1A league, so that's a little deceiving. Playing some schools bigger than you are might hurt your record a little bit. There's a high pop-up, and it's going to be caught. First baseman getting 2 outs here in the inning, and that's the way it's going to end. We had a grounder to first and a pop-up to first, and the 3rd inning is gone. One of the fastest games we've had all season, and it's still scoreless, 0-0 with East Wilkes coming to bat. Fans, we're back. We've played 3. It's scoreless here at Swain High on a Saturday in the sunshine. Pitch in the dirt for a ball from Shelby Parker. And well, I'll say this, our fans are getting cranked up from Swain High and East Wilkes. We don't have a huge crowd, but a nice crowd, and they're noisy. I mean, they're making a lot of noise here in the second round of the state 1A playoffs. Pitch in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And batting now is Hannah Brown, who struck out last time, but what else is new? Everybody has struck out here. There's the first hit of the day for East Wilkes, and that's Anna Litsky. Make that correction. Anna is the only hitter today to hit the ball all day against Shelby. She grounded to the shortstop her first time, and now she gets a clean base hit. That kind of wipes out the no-hitter for Shelby there. Here in the top of the 4th inning, we didn't want to say anything, but she had one going. Matter of fact, she had a perfect game going because nobody had reached base. So the first hit of the day for East Wilkes, Anna Litsky is the only player to hit the ball. Everybody else has struck out. And East Wilkes now gets a little louder over there in the dugout. There's a pitch fouled away. So listen to this, though. After Anna Litsky, who just got a hit, everybody else, the rest of the lineup, has struck out. Nobody else has even put the ball in play against Shelby Parker today. That is just total domination. Swing and a miss. All right, our Swain fans are getting pumped up. Got some out here in the outfield, some behind home plate, some over on the bank. I mean, you look over on the bank as Dan pans over there. We got a bunch of fans over there in the shade. They're the smart ones here. They're in the shade over there on the bank. And a lot of fans show up over there, and glad to have them. So next week we hope they'll come back out. If we win today, we'll play at home Tuesday against the winner of Hayesville and Hiawassee Dam. We don't know who won the Murphy game. They played earlier today, but we have not been able to get a score from over there. There's another play out of plate. By the way, that ball was caught by Rochelle Jenkins' dad. I see him back there behind home plate. That's Rochelle's dad who just caught that foul ball. Rochelle and Rochelle's mom and dad are sitting back there, and Rochelle's dad made a good